I'm here at Penn Hall School and I'm with 10 artists who have been brought together to participate on a training programme called Superheroes. Superheroes is led by these amazing artists who are called Jenny Seeley from Grey Eye Theatre, Amit Sharma, who's also an independent theatre director as well as assistant director to Grey Eye Theatre, and also Caroline Cardew, who's a tremendous visual artist who's based in Milton Keynes but also works in the southwest. How can they get disability to be about superpowers, to be about heroics, to be about what it is to be special and how to have special powers? They're all words that all the children have experienced before, and I think what's going to happen is they're going to kind of create their own superheroes and they're going to be transformers and create this whole new world which will be a piece of theatre.
Well, during the week I expect to go around from class to class and do some workshops and have some fun and really enjoy creating some things with children that I haven't met before. I guess I'm interested more and more in things that are more abstract. I'm trying to stay away from the narrative or the very obvious. I'm trying to look at shape and colour and things that are to drag it back from the obvious. So I guess I naturally sort of grab things and go, yeah, I'll do this, I'll do it like this. But actually, I feel a need to draw back, and I'm trying to be a bit more, keep it a bit more simplify it, so it gives the participants space to bring their creativity to the fore. Hopefully, I'll be able to facilitate that. I think the tricky bit is working with 4 other artists in the room. That'll be the tricky bit, because if it's negotiating that co-working. But I like to try and see it as sort of harvesting the ideas, really, making an opportunity, an event or an experience that's fruitful. It's funny for me because I'm kind of used to organising things like this, so I find myself, as I do, I guess, when I go and see theatre, going, well, I wouldn't do it like that. So I think it's been fine, but I think I expected a bit more sort of training in day one. I think just trying to pick up some terminology. I haven't really worked in an SEN school before, so. But I guess I'll pick all that stuff up during the week.
So I expect the week to be lots of fun for us working as a team and for the children that we're working with. I met the children today, so I think my group feels a lot more confident than they did yesterday about things. I won't deny that I'm still a little bit nervous because this is new. I mean, I've worked with nursery children before, not disabled nursery children, but there were children of that age, so I can apply some of my previous experience to this and to the group. I feel that my previous experience helps, but by no means am I saying I know it all, because I know I don't, but hopefully I'll grow from this as a theatre practitioner, a and as a drama workshop leader. Hopefully I can expand my teaching techniques and hopefully draw from what I already know, really. I think working as a team is very, very important for everybody. I think the group that I'm working with seem like they seem like a fairly easygoing group to work with. I feel like I'm being listened to, which is, I think, listening to people when working as a team is very important, because I haven't always felt as though I've been listened to when working in teams before. It's been hard, but fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I seem to be getting on okay in this group.
I expect during the full week at Penn School will be a massive challenge for me, because I have never actually worked with children before with special needs. But I think personally it's going to be a really good experience, because for me, I would love to be a role model to these children, and they can look at me as an artist, and I would love them to be really creative with them and help them gain some creative skills, and obviously build self-confidence, because the theme is superhero, and we're going to relate our disability as a superhero. So for me, I'm really looking forward to seeing them come out and use their own disability as a superhero. So I think that's going to be a really interesting thing to see. How do I feel about the team today? Well, for me, I think it's really interesting that there's a lot of big collaboration of different individual artists today. Like myself as a visual artist, others do animation and poetry, maybe photography and stuff like that. And I think, for me, I think it's really good that we all get together, because we all have different individual skills, and obviously for the school they have high expectations from us, so all of us can really work together as a team. But myself, I'm not, like, I am nervous of what's going to come. I don't really know these individual artists and haven't really seen their work and how they work, so it's going to be interesting to see, but I am actually quite confident it will come up pretty well.
I mean, hopefully during the week, my expectations are that we will involve all the children, and in ways that hopefully I will feel that they've contributed. That's what I want to get from it. I want to feel their participation. Doesn't matter whether they've got big parts, little parts, whatever it is, but actually that there is a kind of palpable sense of involvement. As an artist, I hope to bring enthusiasm, passion, hopefully some skill, and a bit of belief. I mean, I guess if I go for my other question about involving people, most of the art that I'm involved with is actually about challenging perceptions of involvement and participation. So actually, I'm hoping I'm bringing positive baggage around participation. And wanting to thrust that at people, actually, almost to the extent of going, you will do it, but kind of not quite. So far, I mean, so far I think the team's great. I mean, I think there's a fantastic mix of skills and experiences, and quite quickly, it's I think coalescing is probably too strong a word, because that would almost like suggest that we're going to homogenise into doing the same thing. and it's not that. I think there is an absolute sort of good sense of linking that we're starting already to recognise different people's skills, abilities, communication styles, what they're bringing, when they're going to contribute, where they're going to be more of a sit back and think, and then come in with something that's quite profound, or like me, don't shut up, and occasionally say something useful. And I think but as a team, I think it is coming together really nicely. I mean, and you know, I'm very used to working on my own, and kind of in very kind of unscripted training empowerment scenarios, and just using the spontaneity of what people bring. And actually, you know, the bottom line is I think it's working really, really well. Everybody's sharing together, and we've just brought in the post-16 pupils from Penn Hall, and got them straight into creating their own sign names, and you know, an absolute involvement. So I'm just feeling really positive.
I mean, the 2 days have been really interesting. It was quite daunting experience in the beginning to think, what is this about? You know, how do I deal with people with disability, and how do you arrange workshops for a specialist group? But the first day was very theory orientated, and we sat in the classroom. We were told we were going to meet the school children, so you're thinking, well, anticipating it. And I think only by this afternoon it's starting to crystallise. We've met all the different age range groups, and you know, spoken to them, sign language them, and now this afternoon we're bringing in the post-16-year-olds into our discussion group, and it's absolutely fantastic. You know, what they're bringing in, the intellectual level is quite high, and but I didn't anticipate that amount, and I think it's going to be a really fun interaction with them. So I'm really looking forward to it now. Yeah, I expect the week to be quite a difficult as well as a fun experience. Difficult in the sense that how do we communicate with people with a variety of ability, disability, and with using the TAs as support. So these are sort of situations I haven't dealt with before, and which is going to be quite exciting. There is the performance aspect of it. We're all trying to bring our skills to make the performance aspect useful for the participants, and we'll be learning a lot, and they'll be learning a lot. So it's quite a sort of circular process, and I hope. Well, I think we're going to achieve something quite good by the end. But the process is very important. How we arrive there is really going to be the learning part for all of us.